Want to tell me the truth, what I already know? That you scam me or you embezzle money?
Is Michael scamming Angela for real, or is she just jumping to conclusions? I would like to think that she is, but Michael is acting like someone that has a lot to hide.
Tell security. Yeah, take my phone. Take that phone.
Let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're here to discuss Michael and Angela in the latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Y'all, the last time we saw Angela, she went through Michael's phone, she found Paradise Man, she's looking through pictures, documents, finding old ladies' pictures, finding Google searches for life insurances, supposedly found money. She's stressed out, okay? That's where we left her in the hotel room. So we're going to dive right back in. Before we do, as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. Welcome. And yeah, let's get into it.
Oh, God. I mean, this is unreal.
I mean, girly. I don't know what to believe, y'all.
Oh, my God.
Michael, don't let us down.
All these people, my personal income tax.
Yeah, I think that's crazy. His story has been that this is a group for people to give each other tips. I just have a hard time believing that he has vetted all of these people to share such a sensitive document like that. I mean, Angela doesn't usually have sufficient ammo for me. I think she goes off the handle too often, but I would be pressed about this.
All the I took for him, man.
He took a lot from you too. Let's not.
I go on his phone to look at this group he's on, and I'm in shock right now, everything that I found out. But I don't want to believe it until I'm absolutely certain it's the truth.
Well, you don't let him talk.
I'm an immigration lawyer to help me understand what my options are so I can protect myself and my family. If there is some scamming going on.
If I were her, I would literally just be quiet for an hour. Just an hour. And have him explain to you every single thing that you have found in the chats. And the only person that can give her the answers is Michael. This is his phone. This is his group. He's the admin. Let him talk. And usually when you let people talk without interrupting them, they usually tell on themselves. So if he is doing something shady, it's going to come out. But Angela just has to be on top. She just has to keep talking. Who's she calling at this hour?
Hello.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Carcagno.
I'm guessing
Angela.
with the
I'm
time
married to a
difference.
Nigerian, and I'm over here in Africa with my husband. We're here in Abidjan. I had questions about why he's being held up with his visa.
Can you imagine having Angela as your client? I would reject the case. I'd be like, please give me another person. Or I would charge her so much because the patience that you need to be on call like this.
And in the process, today I found out stuff on his phone. I'm in shock. I found out that Michael is in a damn freaking immigration group chat. Yeah. It's Paradise Men.
It doesn't look good.
I found that he's Google right.
It doesn't look good, but also this immigration lawyer has the best poker face because she's not reacting at all, and I would be laughing so hard.
Life insurance. Are you trying to kill me?
It's not funny.
This looks like a goddamn scam to me.
It does look like it, but ask questions.
Interesting. I mean, you might just be assuming a lot of things. I mean, I don't know your history.
Angela assuming? No way.
Well, we did a K1, got denied, and then we got married in 2020. So we have been waiting a long time since we got married.
Why did he get denied? Why?
Visa interview, and they wanted to know why did our K1 get denied, and they said they were going to contact Lagos,
which is normal,
and they'll get back to him. They want to see why.
Right.
What was the longest you've seen in the past them wait for this administrative process?
The longest I have seen is over a year. But I don't think happened to your case.
A year?
If you're considering it's a scam, then maybe you don't want the case to be approved because since you've been married at least 2 years already, once he enters on the immigrant's visa, he's a permanent resident, and you're...
I know that.
Which means you'll be financially responsible for him. Provide the intending immigrant any support necessary to maintain him or her at an income that is at least 125% of the federal poverty guidelines for his or her household.
I love how she's acting surprised. Like, yes, this person is coming to America and you're sponsoring them because they can't work. So yes, they need to have proper living situation. They can't be starving. Yeah, that's why there's a financial requirement when you sign up for this, because it's like temporarily having a child. Like, you have to provide everything for this person. And she knew this, but maybe she shouldn't have spent their joint income from the show on just herself, and then maybe she would be less scared. But this whole being responsible for them, I think, aren't they responsible for like 10 years? Or until the person becomes a citizen? She knew this. I don't know why she's acting gollygagged.
So basically, he could sue you, or if he ends up needing public assistance and using it, the government can sue you.
Is Michael suing her? Do you think?
That divorce does not end this obligation. So it's when either he becomes a U.S. citizen.
Y'all, this is why the K-1 visa and the freaking... any kind of immigration visa isn't for the weak. What do you mean I'm still responsible for this guy once we're divorced? I think Michael is making his money, and I think he wants nothing to do with Angela, so I don't think that he would sue her. But immediately I went to Jasmine and Gino, and Jasmine would definitely sue Gino. I don't know what her situation is right now. I know it looks like she's living with someone, but alleged, right? But she was the one that didn't want to sign a prenup. She was the one that wanted him to add her to his freaking will. Like, she wants his coin. So if we were to hear like 2 months from now that Jasmine is suing him, even though they're not together anymore, I wouldn't be surprised. Wow. I had no idea that they could sue you. A lot of people should be scared. A lot of people.
A lot of people will be scared here. A lot of people will be scared, and I'll name them.
So you should really think about whether you do want to proceed, with this.
This is a nightmare.
I mean, she brought him
You're telling
still.
me that if I don't abide by the rules, Michael can sue me. Can you imagine? What am I supposed to do right now? Just let him scam me more out of money? Michael jeopardizes my financial future. I'm not the only one that will be getting hurt.
I just want to know, how is he scamming her? Because last time I checked, the only reason she's on the show is because they are in a relationship. And he is actively on the show just as much as her. That's his paycheck too, that she's taken for herself. So who's scamming who?
I have 6 grandkids. I've been looking out after them all my life, and I want to look after my life. So, my question to you, is there any way I can personally go stop this at the embassy?
She loves to dangle.
Send them an email and tell them you want to withdraw your petition.
She's not going to do that.
I think you would want to be sure that you want to do this.
I know. Yes, absolutely.
She's going to threaten Michael.
Just overreacting because I can do that, but I need to make sure first what's going on.
Girl.
Because it's already at the embassy. He's already done his interview. So make your decision as soon as you're able to.
Okay.
But at least I would have a serious conversation before you do that.
I love that the immigration lawyer can sense that she's speaking to an unwell lady. Because she's like, but how about you have a conversation before you take such drastic measures? Angela's another one, like Big Ed, that likes to downplay the messy things that she does. Yeah, because I know that I can overreact. Girl, you more than overreact. More than that. You manipulate, you push around, you berate, you humiliate. The list goes on. It's more than overreact. But you know that she's going to dangle this conversation over his head. Because she loves nothing more than a good power trip.
And I don't have to be his wife. I can love him over there till I get over him. Because after all, it doesn't look like he loves me at all.
I mean, I think it's a two-way street. I think they're tolerating each other.
Oh my God. I don't know. I need answers.
Girl, talk to your husband.
Where he's at. And I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
There's so many pictures in that
I'm
chat.
not giving this phone back because I bought it.
You bought it with whose money?
After the phone call with the lawyer, I'm not feeling no better, to be honest with you. Because now I got to make a decision. If he's really scamming me and he's a part of a bigger scam ring,
I mean, it
then I
doesn't
gotta
look
go
good.
this fast. Because once he gets to the U.S., I'm financially responsible for him.
And he's leaving that ass.
How in the world
Quick.
did I let this get this bad? And
Did she just ask herself and us, how did I let it get so bad? It's been bad from your first trip. It was bad many times before your marriage. I feel like the minute you found out that he got denied for the visa twice, that would have been my exit, personally. It's been bad.
everything I found on his phones are alarming. There's a sack full of money, pictures of older women on the chat, my private information.
I want a
Social
close-up of the
Security
money because
tax.
I just, like, what are we talking here?
You got the wrong American. Michael.
Don't start a fight in this random hotel lobby, please.
Michael. Michael. How are you? Thank you for letting me see the phone because I found out a lot of stuff.
He's pissed. Mike was pissed.
You want to tell me the truth, what I already know? That you scam.
How you gonna go into conversation and be like, I already know everything, but tell me the truth? It's like, well, if you know everything, if you're so smart and you have all the answers, why am I here? Michael? He just looks so done. He's like, another day, another fight. I'm done. I'm probably going to get a drink thrown on me. Like, I'm done. That's the vibe that he's giving.
Or you embezzle money and you're in a ring. Yeah. Hold up. Let me finish. Let's stop playing. I don't know everything.
You don't know anything, it sounds like.
It's all here because you possibly could go to jail tomorrow. You understand this?
Jail for what?
Threatening
Okay, I'm
him.
just telling you.
Threatening him with jail already. And she wants this to be a good conversation. Okay.
Whatever you see there, tell me what you see.
I'm telling you
and I will
now.
explain everything.
Let's talk about the chop off.
Why is she talking like that?
Stack of money.
What money?
Picture is delivered. A stack of money rolled up in flies.
Oh, the money that...
What was that about?
I would like a close-up.
It is not money,
It
okay?
is money.
It is not money. Check the chat.
I did.
Calm down.
No, it's not.
Let me explain it.
Don't tell the woman to calm down.
Airport, I gave him the Wi-Fi to help me send to the
I was
house.
there. I know that.
And he asked me the cost of the delivery is 8,000 naira.
I remember that.
So
I
what
was
are you?
there.
What is a rap?
Wait, so the picture that she saw was what, the Wi-Fi box? Is that what she thought was money packaged up? See, Angela, we're starting on the wrong foot because what?
Of money. When you
I'm here thinking, oh my God, Michael has been charging people to be in this group chat, and that's the money that she found. Because she's crazy. She's making us think crazy thoughts. I don't know why when we first saw it, I didn't ask myself, like, that's a blurry photo. Like, let's get a close-up. But this whole time, it's a Wi-Fi box.
don't know things, you ask and I will explain to you. There's nothing hidden there.
Nigerians are hilarious.
The picture is my Wi-Fi box. I left it in Nigeria before we.
It's the Wi-Fi box. She's crazy. And I'm crazier for believing her for a moment.
I had it sent to me. I'm upset that Angela has my phone. There's
She's
nothing
crazy.
about on it, but if she sees something, she always thinks something else.
It doesn't help that you don't lead with information, Michael. Like, it doesn't help. But I also could understand after being 8 years with someone, you're like, I'm not going to win because you're still going to think whatever you want. So why waste my breath? That's probably his stance. It's not the best, but that's where he's at. I can recognize that.
You broke United States law of giving my information for them to photocopy.
That wasn't
And
okay.
this I got the proof. That's why you can go to jail over here, bitch.
There is nothing there.
He calls him Witch with a B so freely. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube anymore. But she says that so freely, and it bothers me. Because she's the most sensitive bully that there is. And if he were to call her out her name, we wouldn't hear the end of it. The whole bar would be thrown on this man. So the double standards just bother me.
I went to cafe and I prayed.
No, this is on here, man. You had someone do it for you. You gave him my tax paper 2022, dude. And that has every information, my social. That is against the United States law.
What we didn't see though is, now, did he put that tax return in the chat of Paradise Men with all those people? Because she was looking through his phone. So did she find that document in like a private chat with the person that he's talking about? Because I mean, it still wouldn't be good, but I think that it would be better to know that he just sent it to one person rather than almost 200 people.
You think I'm a fool that I don't know what I'm doing?
No, I don't. I think you're smart.
Do you think
No.
She does treat him like an idiot.
Let me back this up.
The importance of SSN, DOB and all that, or social.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Okay, go ahead.
He's offended.
Information you are talking about, I told you I went to the cafe, I made correction, I sent.
But when you go to the cafe, I'm thinking you're doing it your goddamn.
Yes, I did it. I arranged it and the.
So he did it with himself. He did it by himself, but there was like is it an agent or someone that was helping him in the cafe? Like who? Who was helping him? It's hard to believe either of them because she embellishes and he just gives you part of the truth. And I want to be on his side. But he's not making it easy.
Guy print it out from the system.
Okay.
She's
For my
looking for
visa
more evidence.
interview, I need to bring the required documents. So all this is part of the reason why I had to put all the documents on my phone.
Okay.
Did I give someone
So is she giving us half truths?
I don't trust.
Group chat and make money.
I am not making
And
any
all these
goddamn
things-
money. No, let me
You
explain
say
to you.
goddamn
I
again.
am not making
You've called him so many things and he can't say goddamn. The gall.
any money from there, okay? I am getting information to help us and get the visa and we'll be together.
Look at her.
You always got an answer. I'm so tired of your
But didn't you want an answer? You always got an answer. Isn't that why you went to meet your husband? Why does she want to be at odds so badly? For someone that wants to have this ideal marriage, she is constantly at war. Every little hill cannot be a battle. Because now you have a husband that literally is at his limits. And that will eventually leave you. Like, that doesn't feel good. But that's when you have to look within. And Angela is another one, like Preto Ed, that they don't look within. They just want to deflect and point the finger because they're not comfortable with being in the wrong. And aside from all of her negative qualities, I think that she could be a good person. But someone that is good 25% of the time isn't good. The math ain't mathin'. So she desperately wants him to be good to her, but she's not good to him. He's mirroring back to you the energy that you're giving. You want to be disrespectful, he's going to be disconnected. That's just unfortunately how it works when people stay together that are unhappy.
I'm trying for us to
It ain't us.
be together.
You
You are all you
group chat.
think is.
They're all reaching out to you.
It's because we are all in the process.
You're a scammer and you know it.
That's so hurtful. Especially, like if he isn't
I tried to show
scamming.
you were good, you're not. And you know what? My government's protecting me. This is why we can't get the visa. I called an immigration lawyer. And before you me and my family out of my goddamn hard-earned money for 57 years, I'll show you before I can tell you. Yo.
He's answering the questions and she's not satisfied. But she still wants to be with him. But then calls him all these names, threatens him with law enforcement, makes him feel like he's separate from her family. He's not, even though he's her husband, he's not her family. He doesn't deserve her protection. He doesn't deserve her empathy, her grace. And she's surprised when he doesn't give an F about anything she says or does. Like, how? When this is how you treat him. This is the person that you quote unquote love. That you're like, oh, we've been through so much together. Like, it has to be worth it. How can it be worth it when you treat him like he's nothing? To be like, the scammer, that's all you are. And if he's a scammer, he deserves to be called whatever. But we don't know that. She doesn't have like solid proof, because the proof that she gave us the last episode has fallen apart in this one. She's a terrible detective. She just wants to be right. She doesn't want them to be happy. She wants to be right. She wants him to grovel. And he's not groveling, and this is derailing her entire plan.
That's scamming. I'm going to report it. Whether I stay with you or not, I'm going to report this to the federal.
Whether I stay with you or not, I'm reporting it. Dangling power. Terrible.
Look at me.
Gross.
I loved you like no other. I'm not crying tonight, am I? I've had enough.
She's acting like she's the only one that's been through something in this relationship. Oh! Hold on. Michael said, you're not going to report me and my 120 friends looking for the visa. Whoop! The way that he ran for it. Oh my God. Is he manhandling the security? The security guy, you could tell that this was his job, so he had to grab the phone, but he didn't want to be against Michael. He didn't look too convincing in the role of security. That's crazy. I hope that Michael keeps his phone, because she says she's paid for it. It's half of his money too. People deserve privacy, even in relationships. You deserve privacy. You deserve to have your own space. If there's a trust issue, that needs to be worked on. But stealing each other's property is never the move. This is so chaotic, because if she wholeheartedly believes that he is a scammer, how did that man get to America? Why did she still go through it? Why? Angela just talks so much because she's like, you're not going to screw me and my family. You got the wrong American. And I don't believe he's scamming her. But let's say he is, and she clearly believes that. Why did you bring him here? Only to have what happened happen. It was inevitable. It was written in the stars, because you are monstrous to him. I don't know how Angela is in other relationships, because we've only seen her with Michael, and she's been what she's been. But like, if he is just the worst, if you've been through so much with him, and you are an American, and you have all this power and all this access, why not leave the Nigerian back home and come back and find you a fellow Americana guy? Why not? Because you can't control those guys. So she goes to Nigeria, finds a guy that she can allegedly financially. I mean, is it alleged if we've seen it? I guess the financial is alleged because we haven't seen receipts, but we've seen the emotional warfare that she's caused. Emotional, physical, mental. We've seen that. She knew that she could get away with that with someone that wanted to come to America badly, someone that was younger, someone that wanted a better life. She knew that because she's smart. Again, I'm not sure of the exact timeline of when this was filmed, but I'm assuming that by the time we get to the tell-all, is it going to be like before he leaves? Or is it going to be after? Like, is it going to be one of those things where they have to be in separate places? Like someone's videotaping in because they can't be in the same room. Like I'm bracing myself. And it looks like next week we see the aftermath of this. I hope that he kept that phone, you guys. I would love to know what you guys thought about these segments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.